Good day everyone, I am Chisami Palaran Bandolan and now we will tackle the Philippine forest types. The Philippines has 6 types of forest, but first, we all know that the Philippines is blessed with many natural resources, which are good sources, livelihoods for the locals. One of these natural resources is the forest, which provide economic benefits to its people. Forest provides several benefits in the source for timber that are used in the different woodworks, such as building houses, bridges, and many more. The first forest is mangrove forest. Mangrove. Mangroves provide essential habitat for thousands of species. They also stabilize shorelines, preventing erosion and protecting the land. Next. What is beach forest? Beach forests are ecosystems that can be found adjacent to beaches. Some fruits and seeds are adapted to be dispersed by sea currents by involving seawater resistant fruits. To a certain degree, beach forests are able to prevent coastal erosion. Not only do these forests hold together soil, which is mostly sand, they also act as barriers against storm waves from the sea. Furthermore, beach forests maintain moisture in the sandy soil, which is crucial to the survival of numerous living organisms. Next is, what is Mulabi forest? Mulabi has been suggested for shelter beds and already planted in reforestation projects in the Philippines. Its wood and bark have curative effects on wounds and poisonous bites. The leaves are used to feed cattle, carabaos, and goats, especially during the dry season when rangelands somewhat barren.
Dipterocarp forest. Dipterocarp forest refers to any forest in which the dominant species of trees are members of the family Dipterocarpaceae. Dipterocarpaceae are a family of 16 genera and about 695 known species of mainly tropical lowland rainforest trees. The family name Dipterocarpus is derived from Greek. Di means two, pteron means wing, carpos means fruit. It refers to the two-winged fruit. The largest genera is Shorea. It has 196 species. The second is Hopea. It has 104 species. The third one is Deuterocarpus. It has 70 species. The last one is Vateca. It has 65 species. The members of this family can be found in tropical region of South America, Africa, and Asia. Deuterocarps can grow very tall and large. That's why it is called family of giants. Characteristics. Dipterocarp forests are far from uniform across Borneo. In areas below 150 meters lowland, Dipterocarp forests often contain many trees from the legume family and massive strangler fig plants. Many aromatic kapur trees, Dryobalanop species, are found growing in the coarse, sandy soil on moderate slopes. Pine forest. Characteristics. Pine forests are light coniferous forests in which pine is the predominant tree. Coniferous forests consist mostly of conifers, which are trees that grow needles instead of leaves and cone instead of flower. Conifers tend to be evergreen. They bear needles all year long. The pine forest is a monoculture, meaning only one species, eastern white pine, Linus torbos, was planted. A monoculture causes a decline in the number of species, particularly animal species, existing in area by decreasing the variety of different resources available. It's because monoculture involves the farming of a single species. It reduces biodiversity. Climate and amount of rainfall. The climate in pine forest is warm and temperate. That's why pine trees can be found in Baguio. In pine forest, the average annual temperature is 19.6 degrees Celsius. In a year, the average rainfall is 1,434 millimeter. Luzon tropical pine forest. The Luzon tropical pine forests are a tropical coniferous forest ecoregion of the Philippines and the western Pacific Ocean. Location and description. Found at elevation over 1,000 meters in the Cordillera Central Mountains in the north of the island. The Cordillera Central includes Luzon's highest peak, Mount Pulaga, along with other high peaks such as Mount Pugis, Mount Pulis, and Mount Data. Also found in the Zambales Mountains of West Central Luzon, particularly in Mount Tapulao and Mount Redondo near Subic, Zambales. Mossy forest. Characterized by short trees often with gnarled trunks and branches that reach 8 meters at protected spots but only 2 to 3 meters on ridge tops. Mossy forest, sometimes called upper montane forest or cloud forest. Mossy forest is a forest covered with fog, and it can be found at high mountain and rough mountains. Trees in mossy forest have small leaf size. It has 2 to 4 centimeter